Hey guys, this is Nathan, that album reviewer guy. You can guess what I'm here for, reviewing another album. Today, I'll be reviewing the new In Flames album, Siren Charms. This is In Flames' 11th album, and you know, In Flames, they were a melodic death metal band when they first started, back in the day. But as the years went on, they've gotten softer and softer, pretty much, and now they're pretty much just an alternative metal band. I mean, I guess some of their stuff, newer stuff, does have their original sound a little bit, but not as much. A Sense of Purpose is probably the last, melodic death metal-ish album that In Flames has released, and that was back in 2008. Their last album, Sounds of a Playground Fading, it didn't have any of that. They lost their edge. I did not really enjoy that last album. Maybe this one's a turnaround. Let's find out. In Plain View opens the album with an alternative metal feel, but it does have some spots that showcases the melodic death metal sound that In Flames is known for. Everything's Gone features some death metal style instrumentals and mainly clean vocals. However, there is a fair amount of harsh vocals in this track as well. Then we get into Paralyzed, which is the first track on the album that doesn't really feature any harsh vocals. I mean, there may be a short stint or two, mainly towards the end, but it's mainly cleans for the most part. And the track also features some nice vocal performances from Anders and some nice riffs as well. Through Oblivion doesn't do a thing for me. The vocals don't spark anything, and I feel like the instrumentation is lackluster as well on this one. With Eyes Wide Open is a fairly mellow track that has its moments, I should say, as far as riffs are concerned. The vocals are okay, but the track overall is mediocre at best. Title track, Siren Charms, has some interesting instrumentals, but that's really all it has going for it. That, and a couple decent riffs. When the World Explodes opens with some explosive instrumentals, as well as harsh vocals. This is the first time harsh vocals have been featured on the album since the track Paralyzed, and this is probably one of the heaviest tracks on the album. The chorus is a little bit of a decline, despite the vocal performance of Amelia Felt, but regardless, this is a great track without a doubt. I'm not a fan of the vocals or drums on Rusted Nail, the lead single off the album. The guitar is really the only thing I like on this track, but I don't feel as though it helps it out enough. Dead Eyes has some solid instrumentation, and the vocals aren't bad either. This is definitely a solid track that's worth a listen. Then we get into Monsters in the Ballroom, which has some very nice instrumentals, and the vocals really shine on this track as far as I'm concerned. Filtered Truth, solid track to end the album with. Instrumentals are great, and the vocals match them well. For the most part, this album is very clean heavy as far as the vocals go. However, Sounds of a Playground Fading was pretty much the same way. Instrumentation on this album is pretty good for the most part. Even though In Flames' sound has changed a lot over the years, they still know how to go back to their roots every once in a while, even if it's only a tiny bit. Favorites: In Plain View, Paralyzed, When the World Explodes, Monsters in the Ballroom. Least favorites: Through Oblivion and Rusted Nail. Overall, Siren Charms by In Flames gets a solid 7 out of 10 for me. It's not their best effort, but it's not their worst. That would probably go to Sounds of a Playground Fading. Yeah. What did you guys think of the album? Do you prefer new In Flames or old In Flames or not? Let me know. I'm interested. Really, I am. Facebook link is down there. Ask FM is down there as well. Ask me questions. I'll do Q&A videos if I ever get questions. Anyway, that's it. That Album Reviewer Guy, signing off.